Hi, Miss Terry and Miss Haley's class. All right, this is part 2. Still the same day, as you can see. I'm just walking around. Ooh, we got some big old holes right here. These might be some muskrat holes. And you guys got to see the first bumblebee of the season. Now, does everybody know why it's so important for bumblebees to be around? You know, I'd like everybody to write down why they think bumblebees are so important. So that way, when I talk to Miss Terry, she could tell me what all you junior farmers think. See, and this trick just goes right around. And here's what happens when you let the beavers alone. Right? They start doing stuff like that. They start trying to dam up stuff. And unfortunately, even back there, so unfortunately, every once in a while, we got to get in here with equipment and bust these beaver dams. Because if I allow the beaver dams to set here and they build up, then this whole bottomland here could be flooded out. And I know you kids are all excited and you guys can't wait to hear the big tractor rumbling. And you guys can't wait to hear the fields being plowed. And then you guys can't wait for the sweet corn to be growing. And I know Miss Terry and Miss Haley's got, you got to keep your eyes on that Miss Terry because, she likes to eat other people's sweet corn. I seen it. So when you guys get the sweet corn, you got to keep an eye on her. Because if not, she'll open up, pull the husks off them sweet corns, and she'll just sit there and eat them. It's funny to watch. Now, what other... Oh, this is a black walnut tree. That tree there produces a lot of nuts. And the squirrels like them. My pigs like them. Well, then again, my pigs will eat about anything. They like to eat them, and because they like the flavors of them. And you just heard the goose. And there's another big old black walnut. I've got several big black walnut trees down here. Now, I know Miss Terry said a couple of you had this question of why I have grass here and corn over here, or old corn over here. Well, you see what happens is, once we harvest the corn, right, the deer like to come in here. Let me find it, see, deer track. Right there. And there's a bunch of them in here. Where's that? Yep, right there. So the deer like to come in here and eat. So what we do is we do what's called rotational winter crops. And that's what you're seeing in here. This is winter rye, winter wheat, oats. There's big beets and turnips. Let's see if I can't pull one up. See, stuff like this. See the big roots right there? What that does it goes down in the soil and starts busting it up and allowing the ground to breathe. And yes, the ground does need to breathe. So we did this part this year and left this part in there, and the deer actually laid in here. And you know, they just sat there and laid there, and you know, I think they just, you know, reached over with their hooves and pulled corn stalks down and just started eating off of the corn stalks. So we left this area last year, and we did this area with the winter cover crop, same way on the other side, and also in the middle. So this year, we'll leave the corn over here, and we'll add stuff in here. And what that does for me is it adds stuff back into my soil. It basically makes my soil healthy. So I don't have to use so much fertilizers. Like when we first did this, we had to use a lot of fertilizer. A lot of stuff called lime, a lot of nitrogens, you know, real big fertilizers. That literally, it took 2 of them truckloads to put the fertilizer down here to make the soil able to grow. So now with what we do over these cover crops is this puts stuff back into the soil so you don't have to use a lot of stuff. It also helps keep the weeds down and just makes the soil just so nice. All right, so hopefully, if all goes right, today is Wednesday, I will be hooking up my rototiller box, hopefully by tomorrow. I wanted to come down here and get a better idea of what's going on with my soil, with the health of my land. Now, if you guys have any questions, I want you to ask Miss Terry or Miss Haley, and they're going to write them questions down for me. And we will try to answer them for you. But my question to you guys is, where do you think Miss Haley and Miss Terry should stand to be my scarecrows this year? Do you think more down that way, where they're standing out in the sun? Or down this way, to where they get some shade? What do you guys think? Let me know. You guys have a good day, and you behave with Miss Terry and Miss Haley. Talk to you later.